Morning, welcome to the videos. I'm so glad you're joining me. I hope you are every single day to start your day in an intentional way, knowing you're the creator, the producer, the director, the star of your life, and really being that and starting to take action and step into your true power. So welcome. All right, I have some cards for you today. Then we're going to talk a little bit about how certain messages you receive when you ask for signs and signals and messages from God, source, divine, whatever spirit, how they can show up for you. So let's get started. First card is the scribe. The scribe. And what the scribe is, it's about so scribes, how many centuries ago, whatever, of course, were writing out teachings. So because they wrote out all these teachings from these high spiritual, high level, intelligent beings, whatever, they would learn too. So this is asking you, what do you want to learn? What has been there in the background that you're like, oh my God, I'm really interested in this, but I don't have time to pursue it right now. This is your little message or little nudge. It's your time to pursue. So something you want to learn, what calls to you? Notice what compels you. What are your interests? What do you want to step into? I've been doing this a lot. I have so many interests. And so many things that I want to learn about. And then there becomes the things like, what time? How am I going to find that time? And I want to just warn you, don't be like me. I go into, I got on my bracelets on one hand, not on my other. I try to do a whole bunch of different things. So I'll be like this, like a squirrel, instead of going, I'm going to dive deep into one topic, which sometimes I've done. I encourage you to pick one thing and dive deep into that. You'll gain that more deeper knowledge of it and see where it leads you. See where it leads you. Also, when you become uninspired and unmotivated and kind of bored, you've stopped learning. So that means it's time to grow, expand, and learn. And the moon card is our next card, and that is about going within and doing the deep kind of shadow work, loving all of you, seeing what's in there that maybe you haven't taken time to love. There's parts of you that you've been like, I don't even want to face those, deal with those. Those are horrible parts of me. I don't like them. And I'm just going to ignore them and focus on the positive, which is good sometimes, but we still have that deep hurt or not accepting all of ourselves. And we want to learn to accept all of ourselves. And as is through this ascension process, the parts of ourselves that we haven't loved, that we put in the background, that we shoved down, are going to come up louder and louder and louder because it is time to heal. The whole planet, everybody on the planet. So that's what's going to be happening. And you might be noticing that. I sure have more anger, more frustration, more hopelessness comes up in me than has in the past, because those are things that I can go into. When I feel like things are not going my way, I get mad, frustrated, and then I feel helpless and hopeless. That's my patterns. So I know, I see them, I view them. When they come up, I'm like, here we go. Okay, I want to breathe through these because I don't want to push them down again. It's time to heal. Okay, so beware of those. Honor all facets of your being. I'm calling more of the feminine. I used to think being feminine was weak. Being feminine equals weak. So I would try to be as masculine, hard, strong as I could. But that is also not the way to be, because feminine is receiving energy. When you're too masculine, you're doing, but not able to receive. So notice that. Beautiful card. Next is the star card. And the star card is all about sit in stillness and look within. This whole reading is about that. Sit in still. The divine spark and connection to the true soul, your heart, your soul is within you. To divine source, God is within you. We need to remember it's always available to us, even though we feel alone, shut off from the world, stuck, not sure where to go. It's because we're doing too much outside of ourselves. It's time to go in, find that safety, security, and all the voices that are within you. Universal magic. I love, see the signs of universal magic flowing within you and around you. Be open to hope and signs from spirit. We're going to talk about signs from spirit. Then the next one is the Six of Wands. And this is about, I am worthy of success. I am worthy of success. Celebrate your wins. Look at your accomplishments, like we talked about yesterday. Look at how great what you've been through. Honor yourself. Look at the good things about yourself. Also take time for that, okay? See your radiance and find your supportive community. That's so important, even if it's just online. Absolutely. And then the next cards we have are the Death card and Knight of Wands. Death card is about new beginnings. Old parts have to die. Old parts of us have to die or be dealt with, felt like loved, right? The parts of us we're not willing to accept have to be loved, integrated, and contained within us, and loved and nurtured, and have compassion for that. And new beginnings, then new beginnings can become. And then the Knights of Wands is fast energy, enthusiasm, time to bravely pursue something that inspires you, just like we were talking about in the first card. It's this, so it's a real sign. This reading is really about going within, trusting yourself, healing those parts of you, loving all of you, and bravely pursuing new things. And then the Page of Cups and the Hermit card. Very much going into yourself again, which is crazy. I know. You know what? I needed this message so strong because I have been so busy doing, walking my dog, always being out, always having things to do. I seriously have not gone in enough, and that's what I've been feeling. And the Page of Cups is go within, be open and curious to inner guidance. All answers are within you, your intuition. Boy, sometimes I don't like hearing that. Because I'm like, no, the answers aren't within me. Why don't I know them when I don't take time to sit still and listen? Right? The Hermit card, there we go again. The Hermit, you have gone within and acquired your deep inner knowledge of the path ahead. That's where we get our info, right? Walk through this world with total faith in the process. Walk through this world with total faith in the process. But that also requires you doing some things. That's just my phone. We're going to let it just ring. Sorry about that. Okay. So then I thought that reading was so powerful because, just a minute. Sorry guys. And I don't usually cut these videos, cut out parts because it's too fast. It's so short. All right. So that's a good message today. It's really about what do you want to learn? Taking time, like discover things, do something new, go within, learn what you've been putting off, going within, finding the stillness, the divine spark within. You are worthy of success, trusting the flow of the universe. Yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, it's so needed, right? We need to slow down. We need to go within. We need to whoo. All right. So when you ask for signs from God, Source, Universe, when you go, please show me a sign, you wait and you be open. What does that mean? What do you see? Well, have you ever seen the numbers 111 or 1111 or 222 or 333? All of those. Those are signs from God, Source, Universe. They're catching they're like, oh, if you see it, notice it and think, oh, that's a sign. That's saying to you, this has a message. Now, at the time you see it, you want to go in and go, what am I thinking? What are my main thoughts? And sometimes for me, it's like, I'm going on a downward spiral. I'm frustrated. I'm mad. Oh, reminds me, no, you don't want to go in that way. You want to step out of that and come from your higher self. Scene 111, I'm reading from internet, a sign of new beginnings, opportunities, and a positive shift in your life. I see 111 also as manifesting energy. So when I see 111 or 1111, like 1111, and I was born on 1111, my daughter was born on March 11th. So 11 is a huge, powerful number for me. And so I see it as you can manifest right in this moment. And so I go into a thing of, yes, thank you for the manifestation. And I say thank you for all the things that I want to happen in my life, right when I see that. And then 222 is different. You can look this up. You can Google all of it. It's often interpreted as an angel number with spiritual significance, suggesting a focus on balance, harmony, and connections. So so then you would say, oh, how is my life out of balance? Or how am I feeling inharmonious? Or am I disconnecting myself or from other people in my life? So very cool. That's one way Spirit speaks to us, is through signs like that. Also, you could be driving and you'll see a license plate that'll say something, or a bumper sticker, and you're like, that's exactly what I'm going through, or that's what I need to hear. Open up a book. Grab a book. Of course, like a spiritual book. I'm not even going to grab one. Open it up like a personal development book. Open it up to a page. Read that page. That's your message. You can do that with the Bible too. Very, very powerful. Open up YouTube and see what video stands out for you and listen to it. Maybe that has a message for you. So there's different things you can pull. An oracle card deck. That's how I started with my intuition and my pendulum. Is I would shuffle through and pull one or two oracle cards or angel cards, and I'd be like, that's my message. That's what source wants to tell me today. That's what I need to hear. So remember, you have all these resources. Be open, look around, listen to conversations. They have a message for you. Watch who you see, who you meet, listen to things, be open to things. Ask God's source to send you messages, signals, and signs, and you will be shown. All right, let's do some breathing. Inhale, lengthening up, expanding through your spine. Exhale, release, relax. Inhale, lengthening up. Coming up to this beautiful sparkling energy above you and bringing that energy down through your body, healing, rejuvenating, replenishing all your cells, washing away down into the center of the earth. And then inhale the grounding, loving earth energy into your heart center, expanding, opening up wide. Exhale from your heart, love and light, expanding through the world, through the universe, going far, far from your body. And as you inhale more love and light into your heart center, expanding and opening. And as you exhale, ground that energy right down through your whole body, going down deep, deep, deep within the center of the earth, growing roots far and wide. You are stable, you are steady, you are strong, you are powerful, and you are always supported. All right, have an absolutely amazing day. Bye.